Hey guys, we've got some more stuff to add to the wrestling book this week on Federation Nation. Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Federation Nation. I am Anthony. This is Collectors Entertainment Network. And this week we're going to add some more pickups to the wrestling book. Got some more LJN stuff. Can't wait to put it in the book and share it with you. But before we get into that, guys, I'd like to ask you, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I'd love to have you back. Please comment down below. Let me know your WWF and your LJN Wrestling Superstars memories. Also, guys, if you could, please share this video with anyone you think may like it as well. And also go ahead and give this video a like, because that helps a lot. And all of that is so greatly appreciated. All right. So, last week, I showed you that I got some more Bendies. Who'd I get? They're up there. I got Brutus Beefcake, I got Corporal Kirshner, and I got Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Shortly after I had put that order in on eBay, I found a huge lot of figures, Bendies, some of which I had, some of which I didn't have and needed, and some of which I had, but mine were in such horrible shape, especially my Roddy Piper and my Nikolai Volkov. And so I got this lot, and we're going to go over it. Now, we're going to put it in the book. We're going to put them all in the book, most of which I'm going to definitely keep. I think there's 4 that I already have, and mine are in fine shape. And I love having the ones from when I was a kid and being able to say these are the ones I had from kids. So I might put those on eBay at some point. However, I will put them in the book. And because even when I was a kid, when I got something, I wrote it down. If I got it from like a friend or something like that. And then sometimes I would buy it when I saw it new in the store, like Brutus Beefcake or Captain Lou. Like those I got secondhand from people, and then when I bought them new, I put that in the book. So I have both in there. So I did get them. They are officially here, even though there is a good chance I might just throw them up on eBay at some point. So I mean, if anyone's catching this video for the first time, let's go over the wrestling book. So I mean, if you watched last week and if you've seen my videos, you know what this is. But to those who haven't, this is my wrestling book from when I was a kid. And mostly what it is literally I wrote down all the different wrestling events that I had. So let's just, like, you can randomly take one. Does it have a date? Of course, I probably found one that doesn't have a date on it. But most of them have dates on it. So I don't know. It just says WWF Wrestling. Here we go. WWF Wrestling, November 29th, 1988. You had Hillbilly Jim and Bruno and Superfly versus Morocco, Orton and Terry Funk. JYD and Coco Beware versus Bret Hart and Jesse Ventura. I didn't have the Anvil yet, but I did have Bret Hart. So, I mean, this is just a random one. But in the beginning of the book, what you have is this crazy page where I wrote down when and very often where I got stuff. If you could see, this page has come out, so we could just take it out. And you can see. So you could see when and where I got a lot. Not always where, but pretty much when. Okay? And then that, obviously, that page got so full. And this was called Got. If you can't even see, but it is written in there. And then I actually made Got 2. You know, what the world is coming to. Or there you go. There's Got 2. And then recently, as I was just recently, as I was getting new stuff, I decided, well, if it's LJN stuff, I've got to keep track of it, so I made Got 3. And as luck would have it, the pieces already, you know, as tradition would have it, already pulled out. So I've already got some stuff here, right? There you go. And I got short-haired Andre, you know, the regular figure, which I never had. I got the Hillbilly and Hillbilly hat and Piper kilt. I showed you that. I got a lot of the Hulk Hogan workout set. I got that from the New 80s Revolution he sent my way. And then I got the 3 Bendies that I showed you last week. So we're going to write that down in here. But first, let me show you the Bendies I got last week. Let's just move this out of the way a little bit because it is quite precarious. Could go over at any time. All right, let's put this down then. We'll put that down and we'll show you. First, I'm going to show you the Bendies that I may or may not keep because I have ones that are in good shape. So I got Paul Orndorff, and there is a variant with Paul Orndorff that I've just recently found out. It's laces on the boots and no laces, but this is laces just as mine is laces. If it had been the no laces version, then I would have definitely kept him, but he's in good shape. They're all in good shape. But there's Paul Orndorff. Here's Hillbilly Jim. My Hillbilly Jim is actually in better shape than him because he's losing some paint, if you can see. My Hillbilly Jim is good. Now, there's Big John Studd. Again, mine's in pretty good shape. I think these bend a little bit better. And there's JYD Junkyard Dog. He definitely bends better. Mine doesn't bend. So, the other thing is I might just keep them. I might not sell them. But I want to know which ones were mine when I was a kid. So with some of them, you'll be able to tell because mine were destroyed. So I might take mine that I have, maybe take a pen and just write OG on the bottom of the thing. Because the ones that are mine, I'm never going to sell. These I might sell. We'll see how it goes. I might just throw them on eBay or something. But it's not like you're going to... I mean, if you get $10 a piece, you're probably getting a lot. So... I don't know what I'm going to do with them as of yet, but I definitely want to keep them separated from mine unless I write on mine. Again, just a little pen on it, bottom of the boot, OG, for the OG, my OG Bendies. But, because like I said, those I'm never going to get rid of. All right, so let's put those there. Now, these next two are ones that I have, but I'm definitely, actually, I would say three. Three that I have that are damaged that I'm definitely going to keep. So my Andre, here's Andre. My Andre, there's metal coming out of the boot. So it looks fine. Everything else is fine. But that metal beam or, little band of metal in there is coming out of the boot. So I figured I'll probably keep him anyway. But he's in great shape. These next two, the ones that I have are destroyed. There's no chance of ever mixing these up. I could show you. Look at my Nikolai. I like his paint was coming off, so I put whiteout on him, and then I drew on the whiteout with red ink because all I had was a red pen. And my other one is Piper. Look at what I did to him. So these are mine as a kid. I'm never going to confuse those with these, which obviously I just kind of showed you who they are. A brand new shiny Roddy Piper. Kind of get the glare off. It's pretty glary, but trust me, the hot rod is there. It's easy to see. I don't see if I can get if I get it closer. There we go. Maybe that'll help. There we go. I don't know if you could see that, but he's obviously in much better shape. And then Nikolai, you can actually see, there you go. That's actually pretty good because it's red as opposed to the white. That really, really shines with the light. So they are in great shape compared to mine. I'm never going to confuse those. Now the rest are ones I didn't have as a kid, but one is a repeat of one that I just got. And because I've never had him as a kid, I don't want to get rid of him, even though I just got him. So maybe eventually I will. But this I don't have to worry about mixing up because I literally got them a day apart in the mail. So whichever one is whichever, I don't care. It's not the ones I had from a kid. I want to keep the ones I had from a kid and always know which ones those were. But it's Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. So now I officially have two of him. You might actually get maybe, I don't know, $15, $20 for. He's not as common, but I don't know. I just don't want to get rid of him because I've had so long without having Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Now I've got two in a matter of 2 days, so it's pretty cool. And then the last 5 are ones that I did not have at all, with one being kind of, sort of not having it all. So I'll tell you what I mean by that. Let me grab them. So the one that I kind of, sort of didn't have is the Hulkster Hulk Hogan, because I do have the blue knee pad one over here, because I got Hogan in the steel cage, right? This was the one available in the steel cage. This is the one I've had since I was a kid. I always had this one. I never had the red knee pad, and obviously it's also a different mold. So let's put him back. So now I have this one, which is great. So now I have this one. So I always had Hogan, but I never had this particular Hogan. So now he's going in the book. Next is, let's go, Sheiky Baby. Never had him. I always had the Thumb Wrestler. There he is. In fact, I think the Thumb Wrestler of him and Hogan were the first LJN things I ever had. I think I had them even before I had my first figure of Roddy Piper. I'm pretty sure. Not positive, but I'm pretty sure. So anyway, Sheik right there. Now apparently there's another variant of him, and I think there's more muscular and less muscular. That's what I've seen in the book. I think this would be the more muscular one, but you guys let me know if you know. So there's Sheiky Baby, Iron Sheik. I got King Kong Bundy. Pretty cool. Right? These are all in really good shape. I'm very happy with them. Because they're all in great shape. And I got Jesse the Body Ventura. And I would always remember seeing that one picture where there's like all the Bendies and they're on like the ropes or whatever. I never saw any of the. I never saw Bundy and Steamboat and Ventura. I always saw the, your typicals, Sheik and Volkov and Hogan and all that stuff. So there's Jesse. And then the last one I got in this lot was Macho Man Randy Savage. Pretty cool. Also in great shape. The center star is a little bit faded, but pretty good, because the ones I've seen online, the stars, some of them have been completely gone, but he's still got great, paint on the face and all that stuff. So now that I've gotten these, the only two I need now, Bendie-wise, if I'm not talking variants, because there's only a couple variants, and I'm not a big variant guy, but I think there's only a couple. But let me say, the two that I need are Bobby Heenan, which seems to be the hardest one to get. There's only one online as of when I'm recording this. That auction should be over it will be over by the time this drops. And well, there's one loose and one carded actually right now. And Captain Lou. Captain Lou, there's definitely more, because they even have buy it now. It's for like $18.99, $19.99. So it's not astronomically expensive. But from what I understand, the Bobby Heenan one, goes for quite a bit. So we're going to see where this auction ends. Like I said, as of now, it's still active. But by the time this drops, it'll be done. Maybe I'll own it. Maybe I won't. We'll see. I don't know how much I want to spend for it. But those are the only two I have left. All right. So now we're going to grab the book and we're going to write this in. There's a lot here. I want to make sure I don't forget anybody. So let's get to the proper page. I got a space down here. Now, if I end up selling any of these, I'll probably just go back in and over their name, write sold on it. So, there you go. All right, so I'm gonna have to take up a lot of space here. So I'm gonna put Savage. I'm gonna put the ones that I definitely needed. Jesse. Bundy. Sheik. Red Hogan. Red knee pad Hogan. Just put Red Hogan. Piper. Or new. Yeah, just Piper. I'll know which one it is. Volkov. Those, like I said, I am definitely keeping. Andre. Steamboat. JYD. Orndorff. Hillbilly. We'll just put Hillbilly. Hillbilly. Almost wrote Hillybilly. Hillbilly. And Stud. Bendies. 10, 8, 24. I'll put a circle around it. So that's a lot. Yeah, like I said, this page is coming out, so I'll just show you there on the paper. Right there. Savage, Jesse, Bundy, Sheik, Red Hogan, Piper, Volkov, Andre Steamboat, JYD, Orndorff, Hillbilly, and Stud Bendies. And that should do it. All right, so we've got all those Bendies. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to just separate the ones that these four, basically. If I'm just going to separate them out, or if I'm going to go and write on mine just a little OG on them. I don't know. We'll see, because I definitely won't ever get rid of mine. But as of now, I'm just going to keep these separate. And then these guys can go with everything. Again, the Dragon, Andre, like I said, I'll know because of that. These two I'll know, obviously. And the Dragon, I don't really care. I got one day, and I literally got one the next day. It doesn't matter which one. It's just the ones that I had as a kid. I want to know those are the ones I had as a kid, and I could get confused with these, although those are actually in better shape. All right, I think that's going to do it, guys. Again, I'm going to ask you, please subscribe, please comment, please like, please share. All those things help the channel, and I definitely would love to hear from you guys in the comments. Let me know your Bendies memories. So again, I've got to get Heenan, I've got to get Captain Lou, and then some of the variants. I have the LJN book, which I think is around here somewhere. I think the variants that I know of are the Sheik one, the Orndorff with no laces or laces. I think Piper might have some paint. See, I'm not into the paint variants. You know, unless it's like SD Jones, red shirt and tropical shirt, Hawaiian shirt, whatever it is. That's obvious. That's big, of course. You know, I would like maybe in the big ones, I'd like maybe the Kirshner ones. Because those are molds, but like variant paints, that doesn't bother me. But like I said, I think there's only like maybe 3 variants when it comes to Bendies, and Bendies are typically inexpensive, with the exception of like Heenan. And you know, an Orndorff one's gonna be, you know, I could probably get it for $10. So I might look in, and same with Sheik. So I might look into that. And then I already have the Hogan variants, and those are a mold variant. So I definitely, you know, I wanted those. All right, again, I'm just rambling, guys. Those are my Bendies. Let me know your Bendies stories, what you got, what you're looking for. I definitely want to hear it. All right, guys, so we'll be back whenever we're back with a new episode. I'm not sure when it's going to be or what it's going to be about. Maybe I'll have some more Bendies, or maybe I'll have some more thumb wrestlers, because I got a few of those I got to get, and we'll be talking about that. But until next time, guys, have a good one.